So that's why today we're going to cover 3 really important aspects to deliverability, which is your subject line, which is the line that people see inside of their inbox when they receive your email. We're also going to talk about deliverability. Deliverability essentially means where is your email landing? Is it landing in the spam box? Is it landing in the main inbox? Or is it landing in one of the other folders like promotions tab or something like that? Or is it just not landing at all? And finally, relationship with your subscribers, because the best way to get people to open your emails is to build that relationship. For example, let's say that for some reason one day your email lands in somebody's spam box, okay? But that person has been reading your emails every single day. They really enjoy your emails. They have this relationship with your emails. And so one day they don't receive your email at all inside of their inbox. And they're like, hey, where's that person's emails? I missed their emails. And so they just go and check their spam box and, oh, there's your email. And so they end up reading it anyway. That never would have happened without the relationship. So first, we need to make sure deliverability and subject line are really good, because without them, there's going to be no relationship building at all, because people won't find or open your emails. Okay, so we're going to talk about the subject line first. So yesterday, if you did your homework, you will have already written your email without a subject line, but now we're going to fix that. We're going to write the subject line. So the main goal of the subject line is to get people to click on that email and get them to read it, okay? Now, there are several methods that you can try in order to write your subject lines, but your main goal is to really entice curiosity or give them a good enough reason to want to open that email. For instance, you can try something that's shocking or weird. So something that's shocking or weird is just something that really stands out in their inbox. And it doesn't have to be a claim like, oh, I'll get you these shocking results. It could just be like a moment of shock or what the heck when they're reading it. So for example, inconsiderate grocery store jerks, like the heck? Hand, foot, mouth disease has got nothing on me. What the heck? Judgy McJudgers overjudges terrible mom. See how this one uses alliteration like I talked about yesterday? Once again, these are all very like, what the heck moments? Okay, let's move on to intrigue. So inside of intrigue, it's similar to shock or weirdness, but it's more about like, okay, what is going on here? So when you're using intrigue, you're really tickling the part of people's brains that want them to, that makes them want to feel like a detective. And so you can use something that really makes them wonder, okay, what is going on in this situation? I want to open the email and discover more. So they called the cops. Panic attack at the pool. Crazy millennial injects herself with ads. Attack of the gnarly winter onion. Next, we have the open loop. This is a widely used method, and when you use it properly, it almost always works. And what open loop means is that you are opening a loop, so you are opening a topic of some sort, but you're not finishing the thought. You're not giving the complete piece of the puzzle. The email, however, will close that loop, and closing that loop means you're closing the thought. So for example, she blew my mind with this new method. What is this? So here we're opening a loop, and then the job of the email will be to answer the question by closing the loop. So if the email does not cover like what this new method is and how it blew my mind, then that would be a bait and switch. A bait and switch is different from an open loop because it is just clickbait, and it'll get people to click for sure, but it won't get people to stay on your email list or stay as a reader. So that's why it's important when you use the open loop to always close it, because clickbait might work in the short term and get you really high open rates, but it won't build your relationship with your subscribers. And isn't that what matters at the end of the day? So other examples, your subscribers keep unsubscribing, read this. If you have undersubscribers, read this. Finally, we have promise of value. So with the promise of value, I'd say don't overuse this one because it promises something very concrete and specific. And if you overuse it, you can tend to burn out your audience a little bit. So for example, 12 custom emails for only $150. So see how people who click on this specifically know what it's going to be about. 5 short days to kickstart your profitable email journey. 5 important biz lessons I learned from the world's worst notaries. So these all have specific benefits or promise of value that people can get if they read the email. Notice that in every single one of these, I'm including numbers. So numbers are your friend because numbers are specific and people just like clicking on numbers. If you'll notice, anytime that you have like really good subject headlines in a blog post, they like to use lists and numbers. If you want really good inspiration for, something, the subject lines and headlines that are just really juicy and clickable, look no further than just open your tab or browser and just search for BuzzFeed and look at the types of headlines that they're using. Now, I'm not saying that like BuzzFeed is like a, reputable or something like a good company or anything like that. I'm just saying that they do know what they're doing with their headlines. So study what BuzzFeed is doing, and I'm not necessarily saying to copy them, but we can all certainly learn a lot from how they're using curiosity to entice people to click. Now, are the articles any good? Well, that's, left to be desired, but that's another topic for another